Hello everybody, this is the thejonnymar, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 1. So we are continuing onward here, and I want to do at least one more quick check to make sure I do not have a random bomb from Revolver Ocelot anywhere in my inventory here. Because I have never had this happen. I've always given in to the or not given in to the torture, and so basically when you do that, you get a bomb put in your inventory, and apparently when you submit, you don't. So lovely. A little bit of a secondary prize, I guess, for choosing to submit to the torture and potentially cause something bad to happen to Marrow, but we'll see. We don't know that for sure. As Mei-Ling said, maybe he was just bluffing. And I also wanted to kind of show off that apparently Snake has a cold. And I did not remember that being in this game. I know in later Metal Gears you could get colds, but I did not remember that being in Metal Gear Solid 1, but apparently it is. I'm not sure I've ever actually gotten one before, which could just be me not remembering it correctly. And I'm maxed out on rations, so I don't need that extra one. But yeah, he's sneezing now, which means obviously he can alert guards to the fact that he is nearby. And somewhere in this complex there is medicine that we can use to treat that, I would imagine, and I think I have an idea where it is. But I'm trying to decide what exactly I need to pick up. So I'm gonna run in circles, I guess. No, I'm just gonna continue onward, and we're gonna try to restock a little bit. Whoa. Good thing that guard was so far away. So let's head back down to the level with Psycho Mantis's room, and we'll pick up a couple extra things now that we've expanded our inventory a little bit. And then we'll move back to the Communication Tower, which is where we have to go to continue on with the storyline. So let's grab these stun grenades because we're gonna need them. The next area that we have to do is very tricky. And there is a couple different ways you can go about doing it, but I like to use the stun grenades. Hey, is this... Alright, there's the medicine. And so my guess is you can't get a cold before this point since this is behind a level 6 door. But let's take that, and hopefully that'll make our cold go away, or at least mask the symptoms for a while. And I'm also going to grab some extra diazepam just in case we need it. And I think everything else is probably maxed out. But it never hurts to check. Yeah, that's pretty crazy that they actually have the cold in here. This game continues to amaze me even this many years after its release. So long, buddy. Now, of course, they took that to an entirely different level. Hide. Just in case he would look through the windows. I don't think he could, but I didn't think I got a cold in this game, so you never know. But in Metal Gear Solid 2, I knew in that game you could get a cold, and obviously they added a lot more interesting stuff that could happen to Snake. So to see that in this game, pretty amazing. Now we do have Sniper Wolf's handkerchief too, and that is a special little trinket that if you don't have the cardboard box, it allows you to get back past the wolves because it smells like her, and apparently the wolves really like her. I guess she fed them or kept the guards from being able to shoot them, so they feel some sort of loyalty towards her. So we'll be using that in a second to get past them. It does have a couple of advantages compared to the cardboard box. And the main thing is that you can actually duck and crawl with it equipped, which you can't do with the cardboard box. So there's only one time that you actually have to go through here without the handkerchief, where you have to risk the wolves. So let's throw that on quick. Where is it? There it is. Smells faintly of her. So we have this purple snow. That must be from the light. Not sure why the snow is purple. And I meant the actual snowflakes that were falling. I noticed that earlier in the game, but I didn't comment on it. But here's where we need to go to continue the storyline. So let's check out the Sniper Alley, where Meryl was peppered with bullets. But first, I'm not sure if the claymores actually respawn or not. And yeah, my mine detector isn't going to work because this is jammed. So I'm just going to crawl like a fool here for a second until we activate this cutscene, which is going to look very familiar. Man, that was quite a pool of blood. Poor Meryl.
I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me.
I won't, Meryl. You'll always be in my memory.
Snake, about Meryl.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I wasn't able to protect her.
Snake, it's okay. You did what you could. Now, let it rest.
Colonel.
She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No. You're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to her dead father.
She said that?
She wasn't ready for real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all my fault.
That's not like you, Snake.
Master, what is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Master.
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. And besides that, for all we know, Meryl's okay, right?
Mei Ling.
Snake, forget about Meryl. Stop Liquid. That's what Meryl would want too.
You're right. Meryl would say the same thing.
Snake.
What?
Meryl. She's pretty special to you, huh?
Yes, she's special. There aren't many women like her around.
That's not what I meant.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all? Come on.
This is like a police interrogation.
No, I just...
I guess it's in the genes.
The genes? What are you talking about, Colonel?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather. I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the Mafia.
When was that?
Oh, sometime in the 50s, I guess.
Where?
New York, I think.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adult. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
Watch your back, Snake.
That seemed a little suspicious on Naomi's part. So, let's save here quickly, because I'm going to show you guys a little secret in the game that I didn't do before when we did the actual sniper battle. And I don't want to lose the ammo, so I'm just going to make a quick save, and once I show it to you, I'll just reload.
Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. all the time is still a-flying. And this same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying. Snake laughter is the best medicine. You should be happy you've got enough free time to play a game. Enjoy yourself, okay?
Again, breaking the fourth wall. Jeez, Metal Gear. So I'm going to equip my PGS here, and you may have noticed in some of the earlier sequences that there are a couple things running around on the rafters up here. And those are rats. And they're kind of hard to see, but if you equip your thermal goggles, take a little diazepam, you can see them better. And we're going to do a little bit of extermination, sniper style. So let's see if we can line up some of these stupid little rats and take them out. Bam! Take that, rat. And the point of this is if you do it long enough, you got to kill about 3 or 4 of them. It kind of pisses off Campbell, and he'll call you and chew you out a little bit. And that's a little bit of a hidden sequence. Ugh. There we go. Come on. Come here. Don't make me take another diazepam. There we go.
Snake, we don't need a rat trap. We need someone to stop that goddamn nuke from getting launched.
Alright. Now let's continue onward. And I guess I could have just continued, although I think I used more than 5 bullets, so. But there was a little extra one up there. Ah! And apparently there's turret guns in here now, which we couldn't see because we're being jammed. Lovely. Alright, so now we're entering an action sequence, which is one of my least favorite in the game. Pretty infamous scene. And so we're going to continue through this door, which we couldn't access before because we didn't have a level 6 card, and we got captured by Sniper Wolf, so of course that kept us from going through here too. Now this is automatic. We cannot stop this from happening, and I've done this even with the stealth camouflage that you get for finishing the game. And even when you're wearing that, this camera up here is going to activate and start this scene in motion. Did a little save there quickly, because here we go. One of my least favorite scenarios. Alright, we're spotted. So I'm going to quickly grab this rope and the stun grenades. Saw that I threw a stun grenade there to knock out the soldiers behind me because they're going to continue to follow you up the stairs. And so if you keep hucking stun grenades, that'll keep knocking them down so they can't catch up to you. But then what you have to be careful of is that you'll continue to meet soldiers on the floors as you go upward. And this is a hell of a run. You're going to be doing this for a while. Here's one. Ow. That we didn't time correctly. Now, an alternative strategy that you can use is to actually pull out your... Hello, door.
Snake, that's the door to the walkway. It won't open, even if I use the card. Huh? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. Do you know something? That door sometimes gets frozen shut because it's so cold outside. Next time, tell me beforehand. So what should I do? It's impossible to open from the inside. They always used C4 or something from the outside. From the outside? You can't open it from the inside? Sorry, it's impossible. But don't worry, you'll get through. There are 2 walkways that connect Tower A and Tower B. The other one's on the roof. You should just use the walkway on the roof.
Oh yeah, that's real easy to do, Otacon. Now you want us to run all the way to the top instead of stopping here. Well, there is an additional strategy, so if you don't want to use my stun grenade strategy, you can also shoot off the FAMAS, because in this game you can actually run and gun at the same time. Although that's not a strategy that's very clearly marked in the instruction booklet. So if you want to use that strategy instead of weaving in and out and throwing... Jeez, get past them. Ugh. just hit square to fire your weapon, and then press and hold the X button or crawl button. And as long as you're holding them both, you should be able to run and shoot your machine gun at the same time. And we should be getting pretty close to the top here. I'm gonna guess we're just about there. Probably only 1 or 2 more levels to go. Ugh. Look how he was, jeez, he was twitching there. Snake is such a boss. He can take a shot right to the back of the head and he barely flinches. Alright, here's our ladder we have to climb up. And this is going to take us to the roof after we just wasted that last little stun grenade at the bottom. So we have to head across and head through a door on the other side. I'm sure nothing bad could possibly go wrong. Right, viewers? Well, let's find out. Remember when satellite dishes used to be that big just to get cable? I do. Okay, there's our door. Quite a ways away, but we'll head over there in my next episode. As always, viewers, I do want to say thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next episode when we take on a boss battle. So long.
What's up, Snake? In Paradise Lost, Milton wrote, "Solitude sometimes is best society, and short retirement urges sweet return." Is that why you came back, Snake? You got tired of your short retirement in Alaska, huh?